Hello everybody. Inshallah ta'ala, we're gonna start directly. If conditional, before starting, let me remind you about some important items. At if conditional, we have four cases: zero conditional, first, second, and the third conditional. Look here, read with me. Let's start directly. Here is the forms of conditionals. Main clause or subordinate clause or if clause. Main clause, the result. If clause, conditional clause. Types of conditionals. Zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Let's start with zero conditional. We use it with facts, general truth, the structure, if present simple, comma, present simple. So here is if clause, present simple, and the main clause, present simple too. It came in the middle, present simple, if present simple too. Examples: if you heat ice, it melts. That's a fact. Note: for the zero conditional only, the word when can be used instead of if. When demand for a product rises, its price rises too. First conditional, we use the first conditional with future situation of high probability. Note, the probability is about the probability of the action in the if clause, not the other clause, I mean not the main clause. Structure: if present simple, then future simple. Examples: if they are often late, here is they are often late. If they are late again, I will not let them in. There can be some changes. We will let you know if anything changes. That the usage in detail, probable action in the future, will, may, can, promise or threat with will, an intention or a future decision, be going to, making a request or giving advice or instructions, imperative, may, should, must, have to, ought to. Example: for one, a probable action in the future: if she works hard, she will pass the test. If he speaks English well, he may get this job. You can buy this book if you need it. Two, if you pass your exam, I'll buy you a laptop. I promise. I won't let you live if you touch my sister. Threat. If you misbehave again, I'm going to punish you. An intention or future decision: he is going to tell her the truth if he meets her. 4, making request or giving advice: If you see John, please give him this book. If you are not busy, may I talk to you for a minute? He should study hard if he wants to succeed. She has to tell her parents if she is in trouble. All the present tense can be used in the if clause. At that, it's an advanced point. Present simple, present progressive, present perfect progressive. Examples? Just read. If you need anything, just ask. If you are studying, I won't make any noise. We will have a good meal if she has cooked dinner. If you have been working, you will miss the movie. Second conditional. The second one. Present future situation of low probability or zero probability. Actions unlikely to happen. The probability is about the probability of the action in if clause, not the other clause. Giving advice. If present simple, then the main clause here is the result. Would, could, might plus infinitive. Examples. I don't often see her. That's my state right now. So if I saw her, I would or could or might speak to her. We don't think anything will change. If anything changed, we would let you know. 2, with zero probability, I don't have any time this week. That's a fact. If I had some time this week, I could call you. He is not rich. And here is for imaginary situation, we can use if I were, if he were, if she were instead was. And if you used was, it's okay too. If he were rich, he would buy a villa. If I were a doctor, I would help you. Note. Read it, please. Three, if I were you, for giving advice. If I were you, I would help the poor. That I am not instead of you. I would stop smoking if I were you. If I were you, I would say hello to her. Take care of that note. We don't use should instead of would in the second conditional. If I knew her name, I would say hello to her. Don't say I should say hello. Here is the difference between the first and the second conditional. Please study the following examples. Try to read them. Here is the first one. This is still possible to happen, but the second one, this is unlikely to happen because John doesn't run fast. Just read it, please. Okay, the third conditional, the last one, here is. We use the third conditional with past situation of zero possibility. Here is, we have zero possibility, regret, blame, structure. If past perfect, I mean, if close, past perfect had plus past participle, would have past participle with the main clause. Example, for past situation or zero possibility, you cannot back or travel in time to change it. I didn't see here yesterday that's actually the action happened in the past and done. If I had seen her, I'd have spoken to her. Nothing changed when you left. If anything had changed, we would have told you. He didn't have any time last week. So that's a fact. If he had take care of that note, had heard and had the past participle of verb have, had, this is the past participle or the third form of the verb. So had plus past participle here is that the form of past perfect. If he had some time last week, we would have tidied his office. Okay? So here it again. If he had as past perfect sometime last week, he would have tidied his office. In the third conditional, the form had, as I said, in the past and past perfect of verb have. Okay, two. If I hadn't missed the interview, I might have got the job. Actually, that means you missed the interview and you regret missing it. If I had played well, that means you actually didn't play well. The action happened in the past. If you had played well, you could have won the match. Here is the difference between the second and the third. Read, please. The first example, this is unlikely to happen because I don't see any accidents. Now, this is contrary to the fact in the past because I didn't see any accidents. Both conditionals refer to improbability. The difference is about the time, not probability, okay? Thank you so much. It is? Okay, the third, express an unreal past action. In the first, take this note, please read well. These are some advanced points for you. You're gonna need them in the secondary stage. Okay, thank you for your time.